shuttle on the way to the plane to Huanuco. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily going there. I know how this works. Anything could happen. A couple key things I wanted to mention, like when you're traveling, carry an extra strap with you, just in case your carry-on is the right size for one plane, but the wrong size for another, and then they take it from you and put it on. But maybe you didn't put a lock on it, maybe you didn't put a strap on it because you expected to have it with you the whole time. So this is a motorcycle strap. It doesn't have a lock on it, but somebody would have to go to a lot of extra work to get inside my carry-on, which is where I keep most of my good stuff. And then this is my backpack, which will be on the plane with me. Everything else. That's what a crying baby sounds like. Just like in America. Same sound. Alright, after careful consideration, looks like this is the plane we'll be flying to Huanuco. I don't think I've ever been on a prop plane before. Got some Dramamine, got some music, some water, and that should pretty much take care of it. Alright, on board the prop plane. Let me see if I can get you a good look at the pilot here. This is the guy that's going to be flying the plane. Doesn't look too concerned about much. He's alright, just hanging out. And then a couple minutes ago, a nice little situation where the flight attendant and one of the staff members and somebody else were looking into a compartment and all looking at each other like, I don't know, should we or shouldn't we, or what should we do with this? Whatever's in here, whatever's happening right now. And so I think they just decided to pretend whatever they were concerned about just doesn't exist. Yeah, remember how I said I knew I was getting on a plane, but I wasn't sure what would happen after that. I've been sitting here for 30 minutes. It's probably 100 degrees in here. You can see some of the people fanning themselves. I figure if it was too unusual, someone would say something, and they're not. Yeah. So, seems like we're moving now. Alright, landed. Got military presence all over the airport. It's kind of amazing. The flight was horrible, just the worst. I think it lasted an hour only. You'll never see this video. This is where the potato farmers are rioting and striking. Well, the cab drivers and the transportation folk are sick of it because they're kind of from out of town. They're from up in the mountains, apparently, in the hills, coming to town, blocking the roads. Now the transportation workers, the taxi cab drivers are fighting the farmers at this particular bridge, and apparently they've taken the bridge, but the farmers are coming around again, organizing and coming back to take that bridge. It's one of the main spots of transportation in and out of the city, so there's no trucks coming in, no food coming in, nothing's coming in. People are apparently, from what I'm being told by the locals, are running out of stuff. I don't know about water. So I'm gonna go check it out, because you know what every good unsolvable altercation needs is an American in the middle of it to tell everybody what to do. Alright, here we are. There's broken stuff everywhere, glass. No white people, and something's burning here at the bridge. Who knows? Can you tell a farmer from a taxi cab driver from a civilian who's just looking on? I don't know. Here comes trouble. That's that herd mentality. I figure if I'm doing something wrong, somebody will probably say something to me before they actually start punching me, kicking or throwing rocks at me, but we'll see. front line now. Yeah, Super Bowl celebration. Oh God, the smell is pretty bad from this, whatever they lit on fire. Burning tires, burning car. From the other side, it's toxic. The smell is just toxic. Walking across just a different street. Police are on the other side of this. And those are the police down there, other side of the bridge. Not sure where she's going. Maybe she just needs to get across the bridge. And there's more. And the crowd starts moving. Take back that bridge, I guess. Trying to hold steady, but a minute ago, and I'm thinking it's I think the potato farmers are coming up behind taxi cab drivers or vice versa. Oh, I can't unzoom, good. Alright, I overstayed my welcome. When I turned the camera back toward the crowd, then they got pissed. And they're like, hey man, come on, the cops are going to be watching this. If they know who we are, we're going to be in trouble. So I apologized as well as I could in Spanish and walked away. So now at least there's no question that either I'm filming a wall or filming myself, and they don't worry about that. We'll see if it cools down or not, what happens next. I'm not really sure who's who and what's going on, so probably not the best place to be, but it's more interesting to me than all the other stuff that's going on, like tourist attractions and things. I want to see how people are living their lives. I want to see how they deal with stuff, challenges, difficulty. Obviously, it's going to be a mixed bag. Some people are going to be, I don't know, good folks. Some people are just going to be taking advantage. I mean, who would throw rocks and break the windows of their own cities? You know, very few people. Most of these people aren't that way, and most of them aren't really willing to fight. You know, there's tears in the crowd. Obviously, the further back you go, the less interested people are in actually engaging, and the more interested they are in watching. So, I found a little place to kind of sit behind a little brick wall here. This is a really pretty town. If I had any idealized ideas about what a strike could be, or what it is sometimes, that's pretty much out the window. There's just a bunch of different types of people. Some people are idealists, some people are very serious, some people have the courage to be here, some people are just looking for trouble. If you turn your back, you might be the person that they inflict that trouble upon. So it's really interesting to watch the different types of people. The chaos, you don't know who you're standing next to. You don't know why they're there. And people act like sheep. They really do in a crowd like this, when there's a bunch of fear and there's a bunch of adrenaline going on. Just one person can startle a whole crowd into running, to trampling, into moving in a certain direction. And there's not really a lot of rhyme or reason to it. People start really relying on group thought to tell them what to do next, because nobody's been through this before. You know, people don't wear uniforms out here. You don't know who's who. I was the only me in a group of people that were not me. Who knows how they feel about that?
a couple times I'd turn the camera and somebody would say camera, but they wouldn't look at me when they were saying it. And in the States, if somebody's upset at you and they're like, turn off your camera, they'll look you in the eyes and say, hey man, turn off your camera. They didn't do that, so I didn't understand the passive aggressive body language that could have gotten dangerous really fast. And I should have thought of that, but you don't think of everything when you're out there checking things out, and in the middle of something like that, you're thinking first of like physical safety and then making good decisions. What they don't understand is that the cops across the bridge probably have cameras that can see better than my phone can, and that they're all on camera anyway. But there's the actual thing that's happening, and then there's the perception, and you have to walk that balance, I guess, to make sure that when you're in the middle of a riot or something, not just that you're being decent, but that you appear to be decent, not harming the cause. I never did find out who I was standing with. I think it was farmers, because they were pretty ragged. It was very confusing, I think, for probably most people. What's up, everybody? I'm on the rooftop, about 5 floors up, and I'm up here to do some composting. So just kind of wanted to show you what that looked like. Looks like 5 floors down, and there we go. And that's the compost.